Hello. Yo! Welcome to the video. In 2015, Pokemon Infinite Fusion was released, but in 2023, this is when we're going to try and start this. We are about to embark on the hardest Nuzlocke journey of my life. The first Nuzlocke journey of my life. What's up, everyone? What's up? Wow, this is a warm welcome. How's everybody doing? And not to forget, this whole journey is live streamed over at my Twitch. So if you want to come say hey, it's twitch.tv/@GuyLewis. Come into chat, let me know this video sent you here. And just before we start, a quick word from our sponsor. If you're struggling with your energy levels during your workouts, before your workouts, during a gaming session, or even just to see you through the end of the day, I have a solution for you that packs a punch. Let's get ready to rumble energy. With full sugar and sugar-free versions, there's no doubt that this is going to do the trick for what you need. With 15 calories in a single can, 0 gram sugar and 160 milligrams of caffeine and added vitamins, this also tastes absolutely amazing without the numbers in it as well. Simply go to Google, look up Let's Get Ready to Rumble Energy. You can go to their website. Here you can find options for energy drinks and protein bars. As well as this, on your first visit, you will also get 10% off your first order. Or if this isn't your first time and you've ordered before, use my discount code LEWIS10 for 10% off your checkout. Thank you, Let's Get Ready to Rumble, for sponsoring this video. Okay, so if you don't know, Pokemon Infinite Fusion is a game where you can fuse two different kinds of Pokemon and get a completely new Pokemon with new abilities, new movesets, and custom sprites, with over 175,000 Pokemon to choose from. The rules for this Nuzlocke are as follows. One Pokemon per route, but the grass encounters and static encounters are slightly different, so we're going to class those as two different instances. Every Pokemon we catch, we must nickname so we can grow a bond. If a Pokemon faints, we cannot use it again and we put it in the PC. But if a fusion Pokemon faints, we have to separate it and choose one to sacrifice. Once a fusion Pokemon faints, we can only fuse the original species 3 times more. This saves us from trying to save our favourite Pokemon of the series. The only time we can revive a dead Pokemon is if we find a revive organically in the world. If we do find a dupe Pokemon or a Pokemon from the same Evo line, we can skip this and try and catch a different Pokemon. And lastly, if we black or white out, the game is over and we have to restart the entire game. Not to mention, all of this is going to be completely randomized down to encounters, trainer battles, gym leader battles, and boss battles. So yeah, those are the rules. Let's get into it. Now, as I created my character, I always thought that I made male characters, so we decided to go for the female character this time. And let's hope the trainers go easy on us for that. Okay, we're going Nordic. We set up our character, named our rival Frank, and it's time to move on. This is where the fun begins. So, what I'm going to choose is going to be either middle, right, or left without even seeing it first. And then whatever we choose, we have to keep it. We don't get to choose which one by seeing all of them. Okay. So we let chat decide what Pokeball we took, so we missed out on a Muck and a Snubble, which left us with our partner Pokemon, Horsey. Oh, no! Oh, that's probably the worst. We could get Kingdra from this, I guess, because there's no trade evos. So we unwillingly took our Horsey, named it Bonk, and now we have our partner. Let's just say the rival battle to begin with has set the whole tone for this series. Definitely not what I expected. Awful. Do we have any? Okay, we've got Bubble. Yes, that's kind of cool. It's going to be a close one here. With an early poison in the battle, things weren't looking good. Yeah, we got it. And then with a Mud Slap to lower our accuracy, things weren't looking good at all. No. Oh, and right as it counted, we missed the last attack, which meant Bonk went bonk. And we lost our first rival battle. Okay. Okay. That RNG? Yup. Hopefully that doesn't set the tone for the rest of this time. But we'll see. So we've done the first task for Professor Oak, got our Pokeballs and Pokedex, and it's time to find our first encounter. Okay. Let's go. Our first encounter was a Roserade, so not too bad of a start. Okay, right. Move? I think it only knows Poison Sting. I could be wrong.
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah, that happened. Bonk, no! With already losing the first rival battle, we couldn't lose another one again. We did what any nobleman would do, so we ran.
Okay, right.
So we run back to the very first route with the tail between our legs to find another encounter. And we got a Krabby.
To be fair, for a rock gym, this won't be too bad, right?
After a very standard battle, we finally catch our second team member. Everybody meet. Got crabs.
Do it. Locked in. Locked in. Got crabs.
We went into the Pokemart to get some more Pokeballs, and we just got gifted our third team member.
Wait, what? We get the Roserade anyway. It's a woman. It's a girl, yeah. Call them Fate, because it was Fate. I think that's quite fitting now. We'll do this.
Before we decided to go to Viridian Forest to find our fourth team member, we decided to fuse Bonk and Fate.
You can't even see its face. We're gonna go serious and combine.
We venture out to Route 2 to catch our fourth Pokemon, and we get a freaking Torterra.
I can't imagine he's gonna stay in the ball for long. Oh, alright, never mind.
By defying all logic of how Pokemon catching should work, we caught our fourth team member, and we named him Russell.
Because, you know, he's got a tree, and tree leaves Russell.
Oh my god!
That's as good as we're gonna get for names. Wow! As good as we're gonna get.
So we head to the forest and catch our fifth team member, another third Evo in Talonflame.
Yo! I've said that. I'm hungry.
We call it Spicy Wings and move
Might
through.
die to poison.
We then faced a few trainers in the forest, and he had the coolest Rotom Lapras fusion. But in order to save Bonk, we switched out to Got Crabs. Trying to read an Ice-type move, it hits us with a Thunder Shock and kills Got Crabs. We switch back to Bonk and take revenge. And it's game over.
We could have...
We make our way through the forest and onto the next route for our next encounter. Everybody meet Unwanted, the Sunflower.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
A new encounter. I think we need to get another encounter before Brock.
Did you see it?
What? The thing is alright. Don't think catching that will be impossible. We can try, right? And try we did, but nothing worked. So we had to take down a literal god.
Goodbye, Arceus. No!
And Unwanted also got killed.
It's over yonder.
We then go to level up our Pokemon with trainers, and we come across these two people that have an absolutely broken duo lineup.
What is this combination?
They then double focus Russell like they're in the damn World Championships, and we go down to a powder snow. So with 3 Pokemon down already before the first gym, it was time to take on Brock.
Right, bring it on.
He led with a Pseudo-Wudo and Poliwrath fusion, Pseudo-Wrath, with the ability of Water Absorb, so none of our super effective moves would hit it at all.
No! Smoke screen.
So we cheese Smoke Screen until we couldn't anymore, switched out for Spicy Wings, a few pecks in, we got the KO. His secondary was then a Sunflower Aron fusion, and we took it down, no problem. And we got the first badge.
Oh.
With only the first badge down, 3 deaths and only 2 members of our team, it wasn't looking good for the rest of the journey. Little do we know, it was about to get so much worse. We had no idea what was coming.